Good morning, boomers. It is the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thank you for booming in. Shout out to all the meta maniacs. We have a rejection over here on the left flank. It appears like the relief rally that we experienced last week might be over. We want to check out the charts and closely pay attention to what's going on in the markets. FTX, excuse me, I can barely hear myself here. I can, but it's like coming in a little echoey. FTX has made an offer to the Voyager digital customers. Voyager recently claimed bankruptcy, and now FTX is offering some sort of an account. We're going to read the article in just a moment. Kaboom! Looks like FTX is trying to come up here. Interesting times in crypto. It's boring, I would say. Other than looking for these bankruptcy dramas, it's a little boring. There's no excitement on the networks, and we're still waiting for Pulse Chain. We're still waiting for Pulse Chain. One of the more exciting debuts that's coming soon to a coin market cap near you. It should have debuted by mid-May. At this rate, I don't think it's going to debut until 2023. I was going to say kaboom, but sounds like kadoom. But I still think they're going to drop it. And it's going to probably do some numbers, but I don't expect it to do hex numbers. I'll be honest with you. Make sure you drop in a comment here in the population of the chat box. Happy Monday to all the boomers. Make sure that you hit the gym if you haven't already. I pulled up early, did my squats and my bench press. I did not do back. I'll do that tomorrow. And then I came home, activated the steak and eggs. I went over there to Costco yesterday. I got some prime steak. Okay, because, ground beef is cool all the time. Not all the time. Okay, most of the time I've been eating the ground beef and staying steady. But I got a little tired of it. And then I upped it. It's cool to have a $5.99 a pound, but that $14.99 a pound tastes way better. Plus, it's prime. It's prime. I got a nice cut prime. You guys know the difference? You got choice and you got prime. Meats. USDA. Okay? The difference is how fatty. And not that cheap fat. I'm talking about the good marble on the meat. You want that prime. Most grocery stores do not sell prime meats, as the majority of the prime meats in the United States get sold directly to restaurants. Now, there is grocery stores. Costco does have it. There's a few grocery stores that have prime meats, but not all the stores. So you got to make sure you're looking for prime. This is not grass-fed. It's prime. It's has to do with the marbling on the steak, not necessarily what they were fed. So some will argue, that they just want grass-fed beef. They don't care if it's USDA prime or not. We could talk about that. Point being is that I snatched up some prime yesterday, and I had me a nice steak and eggs this morning. 3 eggs with a little ribeye steak, prime, and I'm activated. I got my protein in. I'm doing the same when the market is down and when it's up. I want your blade sharp. You want to make gains? I want you making gains physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and more. We'll continue separating the men from the mice, the pits from the poodles, the feast from the famines, the cocks from the cucks. Check out that chat box. Manuel's here. Johnson's here. Good time for buying, son, says Manuel. Listen, you know my strategy. Weekly DCA. I'm not trying to time anything. I am timing the sells. I have separate accounts. I got, I've been in crypto for a while, so I got a long term. I got several wallets here, right? I have a long term strategy. Every single week, I'm buying 40-60. 40% Bitcoin, 60% ETH. Every single week. On automation, I don't even have to worry about it. Now, when I see the markets rip, okay, and they do great, like they did last week, that you're like 30-40% up in a week, I took money off the table on Friday. Okay? So, I'm timing the sales more than I'm timing the buys, to be honest with you. When I see that green, I took a little bit off the table. They're separate. So you could say, it's null and void. You kind of, zeroed out yesterday. If you bought and you sold, and that may be true. Okay, that may be true, but I have different strategies, So we got short-term strategies, we got mid-term strategies, we got long-term strategies. We also have, the public accounts and stuff like that, which I haven't been doing much on. But that's it. BTC soon to 100K since Johnson. I don't know what you mean by soon. Do you mean like this week soon or soon in the next few years soon? You see what I mean? You got to define what you mean by soon in this context. Now, I would agree with you if your soon means in a couple of years. A couple of years, 2-3 years, I can see Bitcoin hitting 100K. Now, this year, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I mean, obviously, the potential's still here on the tables for BTC to skyrocket. But, I don't know. We need the traditional markets to take off for Bitcoin to do that. Bitcoin is tied to the markets a lot more than some Bitcoin maxis might like. And that's the facts, Jack. Let me check out my screen. Yes, we are here at Bitcoin at 21,915 and rejected. You can see now it's been selling off. This is a 24-hour chart. It's heading down, and now your technicals are now reading sell, sell, sell. And I agree. I did that. I did that on Friday. I told you guys on Friday. I said, guys, I think that this is a good time to take it off the table for the short term. Now, like again, for the long term, these are good buying prices for the long term. You just got to understand what strategy are you in. Is this the short term, the mid term, the long term? Some people don't have that many strategies, and I understand. Sometimes people are only in it for the long term, and there's other people that are only in it for the short term. Now, if you're just in it for the midterm, I don't know, that's kind of confusing because you don't know really what the midterm is. The midterm could be, a couple months or it could be a year or less. I don't know. So, you got to kind of commit to either or. Are you in it for the short or the long? And if you want to play both, you should pay attention. Okay? I have a little short-term bag. And the short-term bag, it's probably, it's not as significant as the long-term bag. Johnson says it's a good buy. I don't think it's a bad buy. Anything around 20K is okay. And obviously, the below 20K is even better. But, why not? Bears are to buy? Or you mean, bulls are to buy? No one's really buying. I don't know who's really buying right now. But you know what it is? It's not the buying that's going on right now. It's that people are not selling anymore. It seems like there is some sort of support at 20K. You don't have a lot of sellers under 21.20. And do you have a lot of buyers? Probably not a lot of buyers either, but it's kind of leveling off over here. You can see here, this is the 3 months. And we had some trading sideways for a couple days here, which is good. But look, we had trading sideways from the 11th to the 22nd. From the 12th to the 10th. So you had about a month of sideways trading, and then here from about the 14th to the 25th, here's like another month of sideways trading. The better question is it gonna dip like this trend? You see how it was sideways and then it just boop dropped. Are we gonna see the same pattern here? Just a drop off, like it seems like it drops. This is like a staircase downwards right now. So I've been saying this, guys, big macro perspective, short-term and mid-term picture. I'm still bearish when it comes to crypto. I'm still bearish. I know we had a great run last week. It was great. And that's why I took some profits on Friday. Real simple. Since we're bearish, the buys should be for long-term buys. We're bearish right now. So if you're buying, you want to sit on it. Okay? And then if you're on the short term and it rips in a bear market, you might probably want to take money off the table. We're not even close to where Tesla sold most of its Bitcoin. They're at 29,000 at a loss. Tesla bought somewhere around 40K, 38K, and they ended up dumping at about 29,000 at a loss. They sold about 75%, and that's what it is. Let's see who else is running up today. Is there any big gainers? on the market. We'll talk about FTX offer in just a moment. Shout out to Johnson and shout out to Manuel. We got, let's see who the big gainers are today. Hex against ETH is up 6%. And Hex has been holding around 3 or 4 cents for a while. But the trend is downward. Been trading sideways for a while. Hex got hammered, as did many coins. As did many coins. Look at that 5-day. It's not a lot of volume with Hex. That's because most coins are staked, I would say. Cake is up. Not much gainers today. Ape up against ETH. SHIB up against Bitcoin. Crypto.com against ETH. But these are small numbers, up 2-3%. Nothing really up against the USDC or against USD today. Big losers. Phantom. But look, Phantom's above 30 cents. Damn, I didn't notice Phantom did so well last week. You know, I'm a big fan of Phantom. I mean, you know, we pulled up very early. Look at that. That's a nice trend for Phantom. That is a nice trend for Phantom. I didn't notice that it went up as high as 36 cents. It's on neutral right now. Listen, guys. Whenever you see Bitcoin and Ethereum warm up, look out for Phantom, Polygon, all these alternatives, AVAX. They should follow behind. Now, the same thing will stand. If you see Bitcoin and Ether drop, these guys are going to drop a little bit more. So, you know, both hold true. Phantom and AVAX, they dumped. Near as well, Matic, you see? The ones that we like. Phantom, AVAX, Rune, Thor, Matic, Sand. These are the ones that we kind of are favoring here for the next bull run. And when Ether slows down, they dump more. You see, they're the bigger losers. But this chart looks pretty good. Not going to lie. Let's compare it to the Matic chart over here. Matic should look about this. Yes, Matic is looking good too. How about Sandbox? Not as good, but not bad. Let's say these are my picks. Like these are all my picks. Theta, Sand, Phantom, Rune. These AVAX. I like all of these. These are ones that I'm leaning into. I will lean into more when the market and trend changes, which is going to be some time though, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to be some time. It's going to be some time. Don't expect it to happen so soon. I know Johnson's excited, and hopefully you're right. Hopefully you're right. I'm just not going to get ahead of myself. I'll take my time here and patiently wait. We'll DCA on the weekly, and we'll sell any rips if we have to. And that's the strategy out here. Boomers. Let's check out this article over here. FTX to offer liquidity to customers of bankrupt crypto lender Voyager. The crypto exchange will allow the customers to create accounts funded by an early distribution of a part of their bankruptcy claims. So, you know, these guys are trying to pay out the bankruptcy. See, this guy is making a move here. You know, he's like, okay, you know, you can come over here. And I bet you there's a caveat here. Like, you know, you open this account and this is what we're going to give you. Not anymore if we get paid more. See what I'm saying? Like, this guy's fronting people on basically on the speculation that the bankruptcy is going to pay. And that he's going to get the difference is what I'm understanding. Or they or he or you know what I mean. This guy Fried or what's his name? Sam Fried, Bankman Fried, whatever. It's spelled Fried, but I don't know. They call him Fried. I don't know. Crypto trading platform FTX is planning to offer early liquidity to customers of bankrupt crypto lender Voyager Digital. The joint proposal comes 2 weeks after Voyager filed for bankruptcy. FTX had previously given them a loan of $200 million in cash and 15,000 Bitcoin to Voyager. Apparently, that's not enough. FTX is working with West Realm Shires, the company that owns FTX, and Alameda Ventures to allow Voyager customers to create new accounts on FTX, the crypto exchange said in a press release. Voyager customers who take the offer will have an opening cash balance funded by an early distribution on a portion of their bankruptcy claims, FTX says. They would be able to withdraw the cash immediately or use it to purchase digital assets on FTX. Voyager customers won't be required to participate in the plan. So yeah, they're going to let you take a portion. But, you know, who's the other portion going to go to? I mean, you know. But hey, listen, you know, some people may not want to wait. The goal of the joint proposal is to help establish a better way to resolve an insolvent crypto business, a way that allows customers to obtain early liquidity and reclaim a portion of their assets without forcing them to speculate on bankruptcy outcomes and take one-sided risks, says Bankman-Fried. But Bankman-Fried is speculating on bankruptcy outcomes and taking a one-sided risk if he's fronting everybody. Which, hey, he you know, more power to him. FTX also said it won't purchase Voyager's loans. FTX plans to complete the transaction in early August. So this guy's making moves. I'm not mad at this guy, you know, like, it is what it is. Someone's got to eat. And boom. I just shared that article in the population of the chat box. Shout out to Johnson. Shout out to Manuel and the rest of the boomers that are watching this on replay. Make sure you're following the champ. We're here no matter what. Okay? And jump in the Discord, ask questions, and we're here for you. Okay? It's not only just crypto, it's all around earn money online. I have different affiliate programs, and I'm here. If you guys are, you know, got questions or you're starting a YouTube channel, I'm here to help out the young boomers and give you guys my opinion, not my advice. You know, I'm not an advisor, okay? Although maybe I should be, but don't label me that. I can give you my opinions based on my experience. Check out the links that I have down below. Champagne Gains links there on the link tree. And shout out to everybody that has jumped on that video creator bot. I use Amy as my voice, or as the voice for the videos. She's an AI bot that helps me create videos fast from text. So you just give her some text, a few sentences, and bada bing. She can make a video for you instantly and source those stock footage videos and put them all together. And you can edit whatever she presents. Or, you know, they have like 20 different voices that you can choose from. Or you could use your own. So check that out. And if you guys haven't already, you know, most people have, you know, like a Coinbase account or a crypto. But make sure you have all of them because you can take advantage. Sometimes these guys offer deals and they offer cash back or something. But let me be clear, okay? You know, I got links to centralized exchanges because that's how you could buy with fiat and sell for fiat. But let me be clear. Join these exchanges or whatnot, but don't leave them with your bag. Don't leave your crypto hanging around. You know, don't leave them holding your baggage. You can have an account with them, but don't leave them holding your bags. Which, you know, remove the crypto and put it in your own personal wallet. That way you control the keys. And should anything funny happen, you won't be impacted. And that's what's going on. So check out the links that I have down below. Coin98 is a pretty cool wallet. And it has a lot of features. Coin98 is really cool. Gemini Exchange, one of my favorites. Of course, you got Coinbase. You got Crypto.com. Very easy to use. You know, they got a lot of coins to choose from. So, you know, I would lock and load all of them. And if you haven't already, you know, you join and you get like 20, 30 bucks for joining with my link. I get, you know, I get a kickback too. Some of them are 10, some of them are 20. But now's the time if you haven't already. Especially if you want to be DCAing and buying during this bear market. You know, I do. I set it up on the exchange and I just automatically buy. Bam, 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 automatic. That way you don't got to worry. Set it for whatever day. You could do it weekly, monthly, daily. That's the strategy. Shout out to everybody that's following me and clicked on the links. And shout out to the Medal of Honor holders. I know that Manuel was a Medal of Honor holder, and I assume he probably still is. And the Medal of Honor holders, when I do something, they're going to get in the line first. Okay? I've been trying to put together a PDF with like resources. If I do release that PDF with the resources, the Medal of Honor people will get it first. When I do have that Gold Spades NFT drop, which I should do soon because we're kind of settling down here into the bear and maybe it's a good time to release. They're going to be first in line to mint. That'll be a free mint for those that are on the whitelist. We have the whitelist that I had been aggregating over the past few months. And we have a few people in there. I don't know if people are still paying attention, but yeah, I have a few people on that list. So that will be very similar to the Medal of Honors that we have here in the bottom right-hand side. These will be gold trading cards. And if you collect a certain amount of them, you'll be able to unlock a Meta Championship Ring NFT when they release. Kaboom. All right, guys, I'll keep it short today. Shout out to the boomers. Make sure you're following me and have an excellent day. And again, make sure that you hit the gym. Make sure that you hit the gym and you eat correctly. Kaboom. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thank you for booming in.